So you're thinking about selling on Amazon. I mean, it's a massive opportunity, right? A huge marketplace just waiting for you. But here's the thing, success, real success, it all comes down to one thing, picking the right product to sell. Let's dive into how you can nail that. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's the one fear that holds so many people back. You know, that nightmare of picking the wrong thing and ending up with a garage full of stuff you can't sell and a bank account that's, well, empty. Today, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. We've got a super clear 5-step game plan. We'll kick things off with the main ways you can sell on Amazon, then we'll zero in on the absolute best path for beginners. We'll cover the products you need to avoid like the plague, then get into the nitty-gritty of finding suppliers. And we'll finish up with a super powerful checklist that's going to be your new best friend. Okay, first things first, let's get the lay of the land. When it comes to selling on Amazon, there are really 3 main ways to do it, 3 main business models. Understanding these is absolutely key to making a smart move from the get-go.
So this breaks it all down. On one end, you've got arbitrage. Think of this like being a treasure hunter. You're finding clearance items at retail stores and flicking them online. Super cheap to start, but it's a grind and tough to scale. On the complete other end of the spectrum, you have private label. This is where you create your own brand from scratch. The potential is huge, but so is the risk and the cost. And then right in that sweet spot in the middle, we've got wholesale. That's where you buy existing popular brands in bulk to resell.
So with those 3 paths laid out, which one makes the most sense if you're just starting out? Well, honestly, the answer becomes pretty obvious when you just look at the cash you need to get started. And this slide says it all, doesn't it? To get a wholesale business off the ground, you're looking at maybe $1,000 to $3,000. But to launch your very own private label brand, phew, you could easily be looking at $5,000, $10,000, maybe even more, just to get in the game. For a beginner, that difference in risk is just massive. But you know what? It's not just about the money. This quote right here, this is the real magic of wholesale. You don't have to spend a fortune and years of your life trying to build trust in a brand nobody's ever heard of. You get to literally piggyback on the trust and reputation of brands people already know, they already love, and they're already searching for on Amazon. You're tapping into demand that already exists, not trying to create it out of thin air. Okay, decision made. We're going with a wholesale model. Awesome. But hold on. Before we charge ahead and start hunting for products, it is just as crucial to know what not to look for. Seriously, avoiding these common traps will save you so many headaches and a ton of cash. These 3 categories, they're total beginner traps. Fragile things like glass, they break. You get high return rates and it's just a mess. Complex electronics, they can be faulty, which leads to bad reviews and, you guessed it, more returns. And big, heavy items, oh man, Amazon's storage and shipping fees will just gobble up your profits before you even see them. Your mantra should be small, light, and durable. All right, we know our model and we know what to steer clear of. Now for the really fun part. Where in the world do we actually find these products? Well, the process is probably way simpler than you're imagining. Let's get into the action plan. I'm not kidding, that's it. That's your first step. You don't need some secret database or expensive software to get started. You just open up Google Maps on your phone or computer and type in wholesalers near me. This is hands down the easiest and fastest way to find potential partners you can start working with right away. Now, before you start firing off emails to these wholesalers, you've got to look the part. You can't be sending messages from a generic Gmail account. So step 1, get a professional email address at your own domain. Step 2, throw together a simple, clean website. All you need is 3 pages, a homepage, an About Us page, and a contact page. This tells them you're a serious business, not just someone messing around. All right, this is it. This is the moment we've been building up to. You found a local supplier, they sent you their catalog, and it's got hundreds of products. How do you find the hidden gems? Simple. You run them through this incredibly powerful 5-point checklist. Check number 1, and this is non-negotiable. Make sure Amazon itself is not selling the product. Why? Because you can't compete with the house. You will never, ever win a price war against Amazon. They can always sell it cheaper than you. So if you see Amazon on the listing, just walk away. Next. Check number 2. You want to see more than 3 other sellers on that product listing. Now, this is a clever little trick. If there are only 1 or 2 sellers, that's a massive red flag. It probably means it's a private label brand and the owner will get you kicked off the listing fast. Seeing more than 3 sellers is a great sign that it's open season for wholesalers. Number 3 is all about how fast the product sells. You need to look at its best selling rank, or BSR. Just think of it like a popularity score Amazon gives every product. The key thing to remember is that a lower number is better. As a general rule, you want that BSR to be under 100,000. Any higher, and it's just not selling quickly enough to be worth your time.
Okay, for check number 4, you want to see some real-world proof that people are actually buying this thing. So you go to the product page, scroll down to the reviews, and sort them by most recent. If you can see a few new reviews from the last month or two, that is a fantastic sign. It's confirmation that this product is selling right now.
And finally, the last and most important check of all, do the numbers actually work? At the end of the day, after all your costs and all the Amazon fees, the product absolutely must give you at least a 30% return on investment, or ROI. This makes sure that all your hard work is actually paying off. The formula is pretty simple. Take your profit per item, divide it by how much that item cost you, then multiply by 100. That 30% ROI just means that for every $100 you spend on inventory, you get $30 back in pure profit. That's your benchmark. That's a good deal. And there you have it. That 5-point checklist, that's your safety net. If you find a product that passes every single one of those 5 checks, you can be incredibly confident it's going to sell. This isn't about guesswork or crossing your fingers. It's about using a proven system to take the risk out of the equation. So now the ball is in your court. You have the model, you know the rules to play by, and you have the checklist to guide you. The only real question left is, what's going to be the first product you look for?